Hello and welcome to episode 78 of Dorki's Entropia Universe report. Today's episode will begin in a rather unusual way by me taking you on a tour of Forgo's shop here on RockTropia instead of the usual introduction where I just blabber on about some random stuff. I think I will do the same at some point for my favorite shops on Calypso and Arcadia, or make separate videos for those. I did not have the time to make one for Forgo's Zombie Arms shop, so I decided to combine it with the episode 78. Anyway, you can find the store by going to Tangerine and following the path that you see me take in this video. Also, if you would rather get exact coords, I have seen Forgo advertising the place complete with the coordinates on Rock Trading channel. There is a cool zombie statue outside the Zombie Arms store, which does not seem to be up for sale, and a lovely shopkeeper stationed under a tent. She was giving me one of those looks, like she wants to eat me. This rotten lady offers an assortment of vehicles as well as some other stuff. Inside you can find some blueprints and take a seat in a face sculptor's chair. But as you can see, I already have perfect facial features of a professional Terminator, so I moved on to check out the armor plates, more blueprints, Bonzo's Slim Jims, and the keys to Bonzo's Chop Shop, which is the instance I mentioned in last week's episode. At least I think it was in last week's episode and not the one before that. There are also lots of Halloween strongboxes and many different crafted and looted materials available in the shop. This includes some animal oils and other self-help items such as mining amps and enhancers, a handheld MILF simulator, and a bunch of fapping machines. Although you might be forced to use your hands anyway, as the little picture on those fapping balls illustrates. Then there are some weapon enhancers as well as a boatload of the tools of destruction themselves and a bunch of different pets lording over the arsenal as well as their own food supplies. That does not seem like a good idea. Knowing Caesar, she would eat the whole stash in a day if I left it within her reach like this. I suspect that Panda was dipping its paws into the food stores as well. It may look all innocent, but look at its swollen belly and tell me it ain't been gorging itself, and I could swear I heard an unpleasant rumbling noise when I stood nearby. I did not want to risk getting an unwanted poop shower, so I offered my prayers to the heavenly monster truck wheel and hoofed it out of the store. And now that I am safely outside, we can get into my avatar's progress and other Entropia Universe stuff. Although this portion of the video will be shorter than usual since I do not have all that much time to talk about this week. By the way, today's episode covers the week from Monday 16th to Monday 23rd of November 2020. I did a little bit of mining and hunted down some deviant electronic social workers. Their operating system went haywire. Instead of quietly disposing of their customers in the dark alley behind Club Never Die, they actually performed the advertised services and just shamed the customer for never seeing him in the Hall of Fame, and followed up with some harmless BDSM bitch-slapping contest before demanding payment for the services rendered. The all-knowing Mankini Net sent me back from the future to destroy all these faulty models. I got bored quickly and parked myself at one of my favorite crafting machines, and soon I got stuck in a loop manufacturing the cheapest explosive ammo possible for the rest of the week, while some other crafters got stuck staring at my toned up cybernetic cheeks. On a more serious note, though, I did manage to go over 360k total skills this week. So whatever skills I gain from this point onwards will count towards next year's total skill goal, since I have now reached my goal for 2020. I have not settled on the exact number for the next year just yet, but I guess I will set my goal for 2021 at either 380k or 400k total skills. Other than what I already went through, there isn't much else to talk about when it comes to my avatar's progress and activities this week. So let's go over the Deeds&Shares payouts and prices for the week now. I will start with the shares today. Crystal Palace shares paid 2 peg per share, which is alright. Their price seems to be going down a bit though. The cheapest stack available on the market this morning when I took the footage for today's video was priced at 18 ped and 47 peg. This price drop is a bit surprising since they kept trading at 19 to 20 ped for quite a long time. But I guess it could be caused by the rather lackluster payouts over the last few months. Perhaps the payouts earlier in the year were being helped a lot by the people trying to finish their missions before Mindark took the old hunting missions away in September, and now the activity on Crystal Palace went back down to what it would be normally. Other factor that might be helping the Crystal Palace shares drop in price is Merry Mayhem. It is still few weeks off, but I am sure there are many people who are already preparing their weapon, armor and enhancer stashes for the event, as well as accumulating the biggest budget they can for the Christmas grind. And at least some of those people are probably both not hunting on Crystal Palace and selling their shares to free up some cash. On the other hand, Ancient Greece shares are no longer trading at under 8 ped a pop at all. It seems we have run out of people desperate enough to sell at lower than that. And actually, the few times when I checked their price during the week, the cheapest stacks were rather close in price to 10 ped, with the cheapest one being around 9 ped per share. However, there was a small stack at 888 this morning. Either way, this is a nice comeback considering how fast they were dropping as soon as they were made tradable between players. I am a bit sad that I did not buy way more of them at less than 7 ped when I had the chance. What made me laugh my hairy cheeks off, though, was that there are actually couple jokers trying to sell their Ancient Greece shares at 11 ped a piece and 100 ped a piece respectively. By the way, if you took pause at the lack of the Ancient Greece share payout info before I dove into their price, do not worry. You are not missing out on anything. There was no payout at all this week, and I decided on purpose to go over the Ancient Greece info in reverse order. I am sorry, I just felt like being a bit of a poop hole today. When it comes to Arcadian deeds, Arcadia Moon deeds are still the retarded hillbilly cousin of the posh town dwelling Arcadia Underground deeds. Moon deeds paid out 1 peg per deed on 2 occasions throughout the week. Meanwhile, Arcadia Underground deeds paid out 7 times. Interestingly enough, their number of 1 pack per deed payouts is exactly the same as with the moon deeds. However, there were also 5 payouts of 2 pack per deed on top of that. That brings up the combined total payout for the week up to 12 pack per deed. Also, the price of AUDs seems to be going back up again. The market value info says they sold at 83 PED and 20 pack on average for the week, and today's average price so far is at 84.89. To conclude, I reached my total skills goal for the year more than a month early and will most likely make a decent head start towards the next year's goal. But despite that, I have not done all that much in Entropia Universe this last week. I mostly just stood next to a crafting machine like some giant humanoid mankini wearing dildo. So if you happened to run by and say hi in the local chat or in a PM and I failed to answer, it was not that I did not want to respond, but rather that I was AFK and did not see it. I also had a few crashes during the week, and when that happens, any PMs that are not sent as a mail get lost. I would really like it if Mindark made those PMs stick around even after logout or a crash. Also, I had a good laugh at what I assume are troll offers in the ancient Greece share part of Entropia Exchange. I guess 11 PED per share could be just someone fishing for sleepy or intoxicated players, but that 100 PED a piece offer looks mighty suspicious. Either someone really ballsy is trying to scam people, or there is something else going on there. Something like a person moving money between old avatars. But to be honest, I expect it to be the former, just some dick trying to scam people who are drunk or in too much of a hurry to pay proper attention to what they are doing. By the way, the holiday season is only a month away and I am looking forward to it. Also, I should have a bit more time to play Entropia this week, so I might end up meeting some of you out in the wilderness while mining or hunting. If that happens and you say hi in the local chat and I do not answer, please say hi in a PM, as I often have my chat window switched to one of the tabs that do not show local chat, like for example my Society Chat tab. By the way, I did not gain anything by showing you Forgo's shop in today's video. I just showed you a store that I like and happens to be owned by a friend, and I think I will do the same for my favorite stores on Calypso and Arcadia. There are some stores that I tend to frequent that usually have good stocks of stuff I need at fair prices, and I think those stores deserve the attention. Plus, it can help you cut down on the shopping time. I spent a lot of time looking for certain items in the past before I found my favorite shopping destinations on different planets. Although I have to warn you that most of the stores I will be covering in the future are primarily selling mining equipment. Anyway, how was your week in Entropia Universe? Have you reached some nice milestones or hit some cool loots? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching. I hope you will have a lovely day, and please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Thank you.